I had an experience in high school that changed my whole perspective and gave me the view that you just spoke about. I spent 2 weeks in Costa Rica, like in 2.5 hours out of a city in this little town where there was one grocery store, one restaurant, and one school. And I spent 2 weeks rebuilding the playground there with a company. And I was just floored by the experience. And two of the highlights from that were, one, the same kids would come to the park every day while we were building and hang out with us and play.
Yeah.
And I mean, crazy enough, there's 60 people. There was only 4 people that spoke Spanish, and I was one of the 4.
Yeah.
So I was able to communicate with all the kids and talk. And I gave a kid $5, and I said, go to the grocery store because it was right there, and go buy waters and stuff and take it to your friends. He bought a water for himself, and he bought me a water and gave me the change. This is a little kid who lives in a house that I could see right there, have a tarp for a roof. It's on cinder blocks.
Yeah.
And he's giving me the change back, and I'm telling him no, and he's refusing to take the money. This is like a 9-year-old kid who's so thankful of what I did, but doesn't want to take more than what he needed, just the water. And I just started crying because I was like so emotional. Like, I had spent days with this one kid. It was such a crazy rush of emotion. And then we played soccer with them, and we're playing and having a great time. They're all barefoot. They don't have shoes.
Right.
And there's rocks, and their feet are bleeding. And these kids are grinning ear to ear, having the best time of their life. And I looked at my friend and I was like, dude, holy shit. Like, we bitch about the dumbest things back home. And like, look at the quality of life that these kids are having with next to nothing.
Yeah.
Like, how can I go back home and not be so thankful? Like, I'm not letting the Wi-Fi piss me off anymore. I'm not letting the traffic upset me anymore. Like, the stupid things that just mean nothing. So I think it's really cool, like, that we just had that conversation there, because I think it is really impactful.